What is up, everybody? We are dual streaming on YouTube and Twitch today. Welcome to another Captain Cherba stream. We are back in the lovely, amazing Maddog Bitchin' Betty. We're parked right where we left off yesterday in Anchorage. We're going to take this bird over to Sitka, where I have the Northern Studios scenery. I have not yet actually attempted a landing, but I did look at the runway earlier, and it's extremely small, and it's nestled along a beach with huge mountains, so it should be an incredibly exciting and scenic approach into Sitka. I'm really excited to see if we can test our piloting skills to get in there. And we have clear weather for most of the way, which is rare for Alaska. But we are back in the Dirty Bird, the Maddog, in this amazing livery. Let's go take a look. We had a lot of fun yesterday flying from Fairbanks, looking at all the scenic Mount McKinley, flying over Denali. Incredible. And we learned about the history of Ted Stevens International. He was in a Learjet crash here in Anchorage, and he was one of the only survivors. That's kind of a strange history, but we are grateful to be here at the Aerosoft scenery, this amazing interior cabin with the carpet walls. Can't beat it. We got the music. This music makes me want to fly somewhere. It makes me want to go somewhere. So today we're going to head down to Sitka. All right, let's jump in, wake her up. Check out the battery voltage. Looking good. We can come down, turn on our batteries. And I'm going to come here, fire up the EFB. And we're going to get some GPU power going and air conditioning. We'll open up the pneumatic feed valve so we can get some air to our passengers. We'll take generator 1 and 2. Here she is. You can hear the air coming on now. All right. So now that we got all this guys going, we can turn on the anti-ice. We will turn our pitot heaters on. We're going to do our emergency lights test with the flight attendant in the back. She's going to let us know. All right, cool. So that's all armed. We can set that. Come up here. These all look good. Switches are in the north position. We will do our fire alarm test. We're getting the alarms. Looks good. Notifications. Turn on a little bit of lighting. It's so like we really don't get a lot of light here in Alaska. We're gonna be flying on the 12th day of January, and the flight number. This is a real flight that's done in real world with a 737 Series 800. It's Alaska flight 7001, leg 1. We will ground the flight recorder, insert it, and now we can close that up. We will test our GPWS. We're getting all the notifications which we want. We will come down here. We're gonna take our logo light today. Our anti-skid test, we're just looking for the 4 warnings there. Turn that off. Stall test. Looks good. Looks good. Max speed test, we're looking for the stick shakers. Alright, y'all damp. We're just looking for the warning off, then we can turn it back on. Our mock trim, we're looking for the warning, turn it back on. And now that we've got this set, we can come over here and test the ice FOD, where we're looking for the 4. Looks good. And let's see what we got here. So we got these in the up position. We'll turn this to auto. And we need to get our cabin pressurization. Our airfield height is about 100 feet, so we'll bug that in. Our altimeter is 3010. So let's set that. If we have to return to the airfield for an emergency, we have our pressurization set. We'll hit that. That all looks good. Annunciator lights. All of our lights are looking nice. I don't see any bulbs out. We'll come down here, test our co-pilot's oxygen. We can take his EFB out of here. We'll increase the range. Test his terrain radar. We can get to it. There it is. We'll bring down the brightness a little bit. That's a bit much. Okay. Let's see how high the peaks are. So 6,800 is the peaks in the local area. We will test our PFD and ND. We'll pressurize the pumps. We're looking for 28 or higher and 27 or higher, which we've got. And we can take these off. Very good. We can turn on our nav light. We will test our TCAS screens. There and there. They're looking good. We can bring out our gear horn. Test the gear horn off. That worked. Pop it out. Pop the gear back in. And that should take care of that. Test the thrust rating panel. That's good. Test our fuel quantity gauge. That's good and that's good. Test our weather radar. And that's painting a picture for us. Can turn that off. And cage the altimeter. I'm going to get our cage the artificial horizon. I'm going to test our altimeter. So our field height is 100. So I'll set 1100 and then we will spin the altimeter to get the warnings to make sure it's working, or capture. Within 250, there you go, and then 250 after, right about there, and it's working. All right, so we can bring this back down, arm the flight director guys here. We can take nav, arm the auto throttle, and we'll bug up 250, which is our clean acceleration, under 10,000. All right, so now that we've got all that, we're gonna test our auto land. Yeah, we might, because it's good to do it because we might have to return to the field. So our iOS test, in case we need to use it, we'll set it to autopilot 2, auto land. That'll do its test. Let's brighten up the MCP up top here. Come over here. We'll test the system for the ND. And that looks good. We'll test our oxygen so we don't suffocate. Very nice. Turn up some lights. Get our floods going here. I'm going to enter our flight ID. So we are Alaska 7001. Whoopsies. Clear. 7001. Enter. And the squawk is 7001. Enter. And we can bring this to transponder. Test our comms. Nice. Alright. This looks good. Set this guy to take off. Get that into position. Alright. So test our fuel out. So I'm going to come here. Test this pump should go out. Test this pump should go out. And one on the other side we can test. That went out. And then our cross bleed. If I turn it, both of them should go out, which they did. Very good. Our cross bleed's working. Let's take a look at our pressurization. If I scroll this up and then put this back to auto, it should bring it back down, which it is. Great. Our electronic trim, it is controlling the trim here. Very nice. What's up, Ruben? How's it going, man? How you doing? It's not too late tonight for you. And let's test our trim handle manual, which it's working. I'm going to test the electronic to see it's working. Everything's working. I'm going to do the disconnect and make sure that that doesn't work. So I'm trying to get it to work. It's not working, which is what we want, but our manual is working. So cool. That's all set. I'm going to release this back down, and that should now function properly. Excellent, excellent. So now let's do the autopilot 1 auto land test to make sure that side's working. All right, cool, man. What are you doing for work? I hope you're not driving a truck for work, because then you got to put it down. All right, nice. So we got all this. Oh, cool, cool. Oh yeah, dude. You got to get the reps in on the Maddog. There's no other way to learn it. We'll do the fire test here. So that's working. We're going to check the lights up top. They're lit up, which is what we want to see. Test the cutoff, and that's working. So I'm happy with that. We can take the art. We're going to do a flex probably out of here. Oh, dang. Happy anniversary to come back then. That's cool. Coming back to Flight Sim after a year without it. Dang. It's kind of like hard to just adjust to working the cameras and stuff. Like if you haven't flown in a while, you know? It's like tough to relearn all the controls and stuff, but you'll get the hang of it after a week or two. Comes back naturally. All right, so I think we got everything. We'll do the brake temp check. That looks good. And I'm happy with everything. We're in position for success. So let's go ahead and load our weights up. So import from SimBrief. I'm looking to get on board here 19.171. Let's see what it gave us. 19. Okay, so we're 100 pounds. That's fine. Short. Okay. Oh, dang. You got to deal with Airbnb resolutions, Ruben. So, oh, because you're in like a resort town. So you guys probably get a ton of people leaving dirty sheets and whatnot. You probably get the craziest stories of people just trashing places at Airbnb. They're like just leaving messes and stuff, and then you got to step in and find them probably. But yeah, that's cool. All right. Well, then you can definitely watch Flight Simulator for some relaxation if you're dealing with all these upset people all day. This is a little bit of an escape, I'm sure. But okay, that's cool. At least you're not driving a truck. All right. So where were we at? So we got the right fuel on board. Let's like start getting the passengers on, and we'll start boarding our passengers with GSX here. So I'm gonna request boarding. Cool. And we can visually confirm that on the outside. Nice. So here come our gentlemen. It's probably not too cold out, so they don't need to cover their faces today. Let's see. It's like probably like 10 degrees or something, so they won't get frostbite out there. So our tests are good on the ILSs. We can bring this back, and we can do a heading bank selector of 15 for departure, so we don't go past our V maneuvering speeds. The Maddog wants to not bank more than 15 degrees while it's got the slats out and you're underneath the maneuvering speeds. So yeah, this is looking all good. I'm gonna start coming down here to the box, initialize it. We are in PANC, PA November Charlie, and that looks good. I'm gonna take the GPS position, PANC we're going to Sitka, PA, and we're taking an RNAV in here, so this is going to be a little hairy, considering I haven't flown in here yet, and an RNAV adds a little bit of extra complexity. So execute that. I'm going to come to our departures page, and we're going to come off runway 33, so short taxi for departure. Runway 33 on the NOAA for NOAA transition, and I'm going to execute it. And we can just take a look at it's this swinging right-hand turn to the southeast. It's just what we want to see on the nav display there. So that's in there correctly. It's a slight left-hand turn after 600 feet. Then you make that swinging right. And then Sitka's arrival. This is going to be interesting. RNAV 11. And then we're going to come in on the Salis transition. No arrivals. No stars. So let's step through it on the ND. So I'm going to come here. We'll zoom in just a bit. Nice. All right, step. We're looking for discontinuities or any mess ups in here. Oh, there's a disco. So at no end, we need to connect that to layer. There's not a lot of waypoints like in route because we're going to be flying just along the coastline. And then Hessock at 3900, Tipe, Ilwaf. Let me check the, Tipe, Ilwaf, and then Wegwe. And Wegwe, let's see, the final approach fix is Tipe at 2000, so 2500, that's correct. Okay, I'm confirming that's correct. Execute all of this. This is looking excellent. let's go to our initialization. So our fuel today is 19 indicating 050. Our zero fuel weight is 104.9. Whoops. 19050 slash N. I might have not done that right. There you go. Our zero fuel weight. Cool. Yeah. I'm sure if you get a pissed off resident, you're gonna have to definitely take that. Definitely want you to keep your job. Oh yeah. 124 on the gross weight. Sorry, zero fuel weight is gonna be 104.9. Reserves for this leg are, I'm just gonna grab that. We got 2.5. 2.5. Cruising altitude is almost the max ceiling for the Maddog at flight level 350. Average winds are 286 at 16. And our ISO deviation is 0. Cool. And top of climb altitude -55. Takeoff speeds, we're going to come here. We're going to do the performance. We're taking off out of Anchorage, PANC, This thing can be a little tricky to get the keys to hit. Alright, PANC, enter. Conditions are dry. Winds today at PANC are 060 at 5 knots. 060 at 5. Our outside air temperature is -5. And our runway is 33. Our flaps are going to be 11. What Mustafa was saying was Continental always does flaps 11. If it doesn't accept it, you go to flaps 15. And if it doesn't accept that, then you can do a optimum. So we're doing like a real world operator's procedure. The QNH is 3010. Enter that. Anti-ice is off. Packs will leave on. Our takeoff weight is expected to be 123,332 pounds. We're going to calculate this. We're getting a cell temp of 50, so that's quite a powerful flex. So we'll dial in 50 on the flex. And our speeds are 128, 33, 42. 128, 133, 142. And let's see, 128, 133, 142. Ruben says, my PC died 1 year ago and I have a new one. For that reason, I will fly again tomorrow. I don't know how I can deal with the thing that I don't know how I can deal with the thing that you can fly, you know. This is my hobby, but I'm happy to know, yeah, that you won't crash. Yeah. I mean, just start out with something simple. Just maybe do some go arounds in a 737 or something, nice weather. Just make it nice and easy to get started, and then you can just start adding layers and layers of complexity once you get the feel for, you know, just like moving your mouse around and doing the views, looking at the overhead, etc., etc. But yeah, it's a fun hobby. Love it. So we got the V2s in. We'll now come down here. Let's take a look at our card. I need to make sure, so I messed up the trim computer. I didn't set this to 11. It was at 11.5, which is why we got that bitch and Betty on takeoff. So flaps go to, still there? Hang on. Weird. I mean, it's going to take it off of this computer here. So flaps at 11. Our CG is at 17.5. I'm going to trim it electronically to line up with this green, which it is. Nice. Oh, nice. What is SVMI and what, I'm not familiar. Those sound like Brazilian iCows. So you're gonna go into Brazil. Okay, now we got the flaps 11. I have like 3 airports in Brazil that I haven't flown into yet, and I'm going to eventually. But I'm not super good with like South American airports. Venezuela, okay. Are you in Venezuela right now, or are you in Tenerife? So 127, 131. So let's see. We need to bring this down to 122, and then that will give us the closest match. And then I can bug this, and that's what we want. So we're good. Caracas to Margarita Island. Cool. Okay, yeah. So I know it's not the best place to be in the world right now in Venezuela. So that makes sense that you're living in a little bit of a better situation. All right. So 127, 133, 142. What's like the main airline down there in Venezuela? 127, 133, 142. MACTOW should be 17.5, which it is. That route has been operated in real life by Aeropostale. Yeah, Aeropostale, MD-82, and Laser. Let me look that up. I'm not familiar with lasers. Laser, MD-82. The main airline is Conviasa. Okay, Laser. I haven't seen that paint job before. That's kind of cool. It's like green. And then Conviasa. You don't see, I guess, like Conviasa Airlines. It's like, let's see, orange. You got like, ooh, they operate some big, but they have like a Dash 7 and a A340 Series 200. That's pretty cool. Some rare airplanes. E9, yeah, they get like a lot of the E-jets, I bet, because the South American connection. Embraer makes really good airplanes. I can't wait till there's like a really solid Embraer for flight sim. That's a plane I don't know how to fly, and it's something I'd like to learn. Conviasa is orange. Now they got the super stretch 600 now, is what you're saying. The A340 600. It's cool. So let's take our fuel pump, and I'm gonna start the APU. So starting APU, and our air conditioning's good. I'm gonna take our position light is on. I'm gonna bug up to flight level 3. Okay, so they got rid of that A340 Series 200. 350, and flight directors, fuel, all this looks good. We tested all that. We got that. Are we ready? Feel like we're ready. Feel like we are ready to blast off. All right, I'm gonna call for pushback.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed.
What's your favorite like MD-82 livery? Because you didn't like my iconic American comment yesterday, but I didn't get what your favorite one is. Is it like Avianca or something?
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
There he comes. All right, I'm gonna put the APU bleeds on, and I'm gonna disconnect. Oh, don't do that. Oh my God, did we just reset? No, we're good. I always do that in this thing.
Bypass pin inserted.
Let's get off the ground and at ASUS. Okay. Dude, I almost lost all the power. The second time I almost did that. Okay, Vias, yeah, Value Jet, we gotta get in that in the next couple of weeks for sure. I might do that after I get out of Alaska. Value Jet, like out of Florida to like New Orleans or something. I gotta find what the routes they used to fly. I didn't do that. Okay. So let me see. This looks good. This looks good. We're on our own power. I'm gonna close the door. See ya. I like Avianca, World Atlantic. Oh, really? I'll have to take a look at that. World Atlantic. Fair, MD-82. Oh, yeah, I do like that livery. That's a cool livery. The World Atlantic ones. I've seen that before. I don't know where they fly, though. Is that another South American carrier? World Atlantic. Okay. What's the, are they waiting for me to do something? Let me see the heading. So 329 on the heading. 329. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, I want to push nose left for actually I might want to nose right because we got to kind of do a little thingy. Nose, oh, give that back to me. Ah, ice warning, do you want to know?
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Alright,
Commencing push.
parking brakes off.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by
Okay,
for
Caribbean,
until push is
yeah.
completed and
It looks like Caribbean colors, like that nice teal, green, and blue. Alright, so we're pushing, and I can take our packs off, and I am looking for a 4.2, which we got on the pneumatic gauge there. I'm going to put system A, and I'm going to start number 2. Sick. I love it. That looks so good. Man, I don't know. There's something about the Maddog. We got some nice charm. And the T-tail, you don't really see them too often anymore. All right, there's 20. Nice. So yeah, this pushing back right is good because we're gonna like take this somewhere over here. So yeah, you want to be right, like kind of out there to runway 33. Three tail. So it's got like 1, 2, 3. Is that what you're saying? Or no, it's got like the engines, like that part. So like 1, 2, and 3, or the cone. So the cone on the back, because it's got these guys, like these fins that come out. Let's see what the passengers are looking at. They're seeing this guy. All right, let's get number 1 going. So we are looking for 4.2. I can close this pack, or bring it back on, and then close this pneumatic valve, and that should give us 4.2, and now I can start number 1, which is what we got. Set the parking brake. There you go. The old one is a cone tail. I think I have the cone on this one. All right. So this is spooling up. Yeah, like this one is cone, and then I forget the other one, but I don't have it set because it kind of messes up the paint jobs on the Maddog, but I know what you're talking about. The cone I think is better for wake turbulence for other planes. All right, flex 50, arm that. We can bring our hydraulics on.
Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Yeah, I have an all Italia with that actually is in blue that I want to fly this week. I'm dying to like go back over to Europe. Like I miss the scenery over there. And I got like the Project Coastline for Italy. So I didn't have the fuel pumps on. Let's check our fuel balance. And we do have center fuel, so we'll burn that off after we get above 10,000. So our fuel balance is okay. Like they're actually balanced, which is cool. Even though I screwed up the procedure there. So this is good. This can come off. This can come back on. This can come off. We're on our own power. So I'm happy with that. And let me break out our checklist. It's because we got that armed. We can drop to flaps 11. We won't get the horn this time because I got it set up correctly on the trim computer right there. And we can now arm our auto brakes. We can close our pneumatics. These are pressurized. Brake temps are good. And emergency lights before start. After start, engine ignition, selected the off, pitot and static are on. Airfoil, engines. It's just so bright I can't even see. Okay. Anti-ice switch as required. Air conditioning supply is auto. Q lights off. Hydraulic systems are checked and set. We're good to go. We just need to do a flight control check, I think. Taxiing, APU air switch is off, TRP is set, V-bugs are set, flight instruments are set, FMS is checked, flight controls. Full down. Why did that just reset the speed brake? Full left, full right, and rudders, full left, full right, check. Alright, flight controls are checked. Flap and slat lever, extended auto brake and auto spoiler as required. Rudder trims are to 0. Stabilizer trim is zeroed out. Takeoff briefing is a straight ahead left hand turn above 652 feet to heading bearing 329. And then we go direct egg cadge to be above 3,000 feet, then right hand turn. No restrictions to be underneath. Our cabin report has been obtained. We're ready to taxi. Taxi lights, come on. Anti-collision lights, come on. And let's give ourselves a brake check. And brakes are good. Alright, we're gonna take Echo 1, which we're on, over to Lima. So I'm gonna make like a left. Or I'm gonna have to turn right hard on and get over onto that taxiway. That's the one we want. Alright. And left onto Lima, which should be this taxiway. Look at that sweet tiller. It's not turning good today. Can't get it to turn. Alright, we're on Lima. Look at this upslope. It's like really uphill. And we'll take, we can take this intersection here. I'm gonna get the weather radar turned on, the TCAS to TARA. I'm gonna turn on the extension lights and the wing lights. I'm gonna turn our engine ignition to both. Art and op is what we want on the overhead. Our rudder indicator on the other. Before takeoff runway, takeoff data, fuel balance, we check brake temperatures, engine ignition, and the overhead panel is looking good. We are clearing ourselves to takeoff. Alaska 7001, clear for takeoff, runway 33, altimeter 3010. All right, balls to the wall. Take off. EPR 50.
Take off thrust set.
Check. Clamp. Check.
80 knots, cross check.
Rotation. Nice and easy.
Positive rate.
Gears up. Nice takeoff. There's 650. Here comes our left turn. Ooh, yes. And come over here, vertical speed half. Like that, Eeper, climb.
Climb thrust set.
Accelerating, flaps up, autopilot on.
Flap 0.
And slats up.
Slats retract.
That is amazing. See you later, Anchorage. Alright, so that's accelerating. We can take VNAV and stow that. Slats are retracted. Pumps come to low. These come off. We can unarm that. This can come to off. Stow the art. And we are looking good. We're right on track. VNAV climb, Eeper FMS climb thrust is set. And we'll take our lights off. That was a nice takeoff. That was super smooth and sweet. Nice. That is how it is done. I'm happy with that. Beautiful wilderness. Let's take a look at the map. So we're turning over Falcon Lake. Yep. I think like Denali might be visible out to our left, but no, too much weather. 7,500. I'm gonna turn the anti-ice back on, so let's open up our pneumatic cross feeds and get this going. You can hear the drop in engine pressure when I open that up as we fly through this weather. I don't want to ice up. This goes to both. But we got the performance. The Maddog can handle anything. Is there a speed? It has me at 230. Let me see. I didn't see any speed restriction. Oh, it is max 230. Yep. It's okay. VNAV doesn't let you make mistakes. That's why I slapped that on. Here's 10,000. Wing lights come off. After takeoff, checklist. Brake temperatures are checked and normal. Landing gear is up. Auto brake is set to off. Speed brake lever is down. Flaps and slats are stowed. Engine ignition as required. Center fuel tank pump. Let's bring that guy on. Burn that 600 pounds. 600 pounds in the middle. And altimeters are checked and set after takeoff. Checklist is complete as we come over this beautiful terrain. Set. Get that Alaska music going now. Good thing we got that anti-ice on. Because we're in the soup. And we are done burning that fuel. We can turn that off as we break through the clouds. Ooh, look at those mountains down here. All right. Passengers can come out. And you guys can come off. Nice. We're gonna fly over Lake George Glacier in about 5-10 miles over here. See if we can see it. Nah, it's too cloudy, dang. Standards. We're getting rocked. We're getting a fair amount of turbulence. All right, let's start taking a look at briefing this approach. So we're coming in on runway 11, which has an elevation of 24. So we're gonna set up our pressurization panel for that, and then the altimeter locally in Sitka is 3029. So I'm gonna pressurize our panel for that. It's looking good. Let's take a look at the final approach fixes type A, tip A. So come here, select that, bring that into our fixes. And that should indicate for us we need to be at 2500, which is also checked in the FMC. I'll probably bring that down to like, probably want to be at like 140 there instead of 2500. That'll move our top of descent. We'll put the winds in for the forecast. So the winds are going to, we're going to take our flight level 310, flight level 200, flight level 150, flight level 100. The winds are 310 at 33, 316 at 38. 319 at 35 knots, and then 10,000 is 319 at 37. It's kind of interesting. Okay, so those are our descent winds, looking nice, and our decision altitude is going to be 500 feet. Radio. This thing only goes up to 500. Should be able to see the runway just fine. It's 10 statute miles of visibility. All right. Tip A, 3 degrees. Let's calculate our landing performance. We're gonna definitely need maximum brakes for this guy. Progress. So we are gonna land with approximately 10.5 on board. So it's gonna be something like 10, 15. So 125.4. 125.4. 125.41. 125, 400. And we're gonna land at PASI. Conditions are dry. Winds are currently 110 at 7. Outside air temperature -4. Runway 11, flaps 40 for sure. QNH 3029. And reverse yes, auto brake max, calculate that guy. And the runway length is only 7,200, so we're gonna use probably 3/4 of it. And our VREF is 136. So 120.4. Sorry, 125.4. 125, 136. There you go. All right, nice. 125.4, 136 is what we want. Nice. All right, I'm gonna bug down since there's no arrival in the air. I'm going straight down to 2,500. 2,500. I mean, I could put the minimums actually. Oh, that's armed. All right, we're all good and set. for the descent, starting in about 40 miles. Descent checklist. MSA is checked. Approach landing brief checked. MDF are set. Landing data is confirmed. V-bugs are set. Radio altimeter set and on. Hydraulic system set. Pressurization is checked. Ascent checklist complete. All right, coming up on 18,000. Altimeters were 3029 local. Set. Gonna give it a little bit of speed brake. We're a little bit off profile. Coming in hot. Got some nice scenery ahead, coming down into this coastal town. Mountains in the distance. We're back on profile. I can stow the speed brake. Brakes to maximum. At Hessock, like a mile before, I'm gonna start configuring so we can be fully configured. We have a 6 mile, so maybe 2 miles before Hessock. So in 19 miles, we're gonna start dropping slats and flaps. .240s, a VNAV managed. Legs 240. Vertical profile is going to be 800 feet per minute at tip A, which is the last waypoint. Alright, nice. Speed brake, get back on profile. That's nice. It's got like these green cliffs back by the snow-capped mountains more inland. We're fast. Alright, let's arm the speed brakes. And about 3 miles, 5 miles. Gonna start getting configured here. It's gonna start moving quick. All right. Wow. Trying to get a screenshot. There. Gotta get that good screenshot. Wow. All right, well now we gotta focus, and ladies and gentlemen, slats out.
Slats extended.
We're at the max slat speed. I gotta get to 240 to drop the I can drop 11 if I want to. I'm going to. That's 11. There's the little runway. Alright, bring our lights out.
2500.
Wing lights on, floods are on. Slow down. 15 at 240. We can go 15.
Flaps 15.
There you go. Now it's slowing. Bring out that drag. We are 3 miles from the final fix. Gears down. Bring our speed back to 136.
Gear down. 3 green.
This thing's like on an island. It's incredible. And slats 28. We can arm the brakes in a second.
Flaps 28.
We're level at 2500. We can bug our final decision height, and flaps full. And in 0.8 miles, we're going to begin a vertical profile of -800. Go around on the TRP. And did we get that set? That's set. And final landing gear, flap, slat, speed brake, auto brake, engine ignition to both. And now we will begin the descent. Says we're a little bit low. I'll go 600. Should be all right. At least we have visual. We are right on profile. Thought I saw one of the poppies turn white. Yeah, I think it did. Yeah, we're on profile. Ding everybody. Everything looks cool. Yeah, very nice. All right, let's try to get this on the ground in a safe manner. This is an insane backdrop drop to an airport. What the heck? Insane. Imagine coming in here in real life with that mountains back there. I'm gonna take the throttles. My airplane.
Autopilot.
6-knot headwind. It looks like a pretty long runway from here. 7,000 feet. Not bad.
Minimums. 400. 300. 200.
Landing.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Nice.
2 in reverse.
All right. Reverser is stowed.
Reverse lights out. 60
Auto brakes off. Plenty of runway to spare. Backtrack. Look at that view. Holy crap. Flaps up. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sitka. That was a fun flight. Oh, what a photogenic airport. Amazing. Take our lights in. Lids can come off, wing comes off. Wow. Look at this wing view. Slats up. Amazing. The one gate waiting for us. Which one am I looking at? Am I looking at this guy or this guy? I don't think they have me lined up. I think the profile's way off. Yeah. I'm listening to this lady. All right. Engine's off. Fuel's off. Seatbelts are off. Let's see. TARA is standby. And parking. Fuel pumps off. Auxiliary pumps are off. All right, let's go D-board. Anti-collision's off. That's sick. Oh, that's ridiculous, dude. Look at these views. This is an incredible airport. We gotta get some shot. I wish that truck wasn't there. Look at this. We'll get the replay going here in a couple minutes. I'm just grabbing all these screenshots. All right. See you later, sir. Have a nice stay in Sitka. Enjoy the beautiful scenery. Don't get eaten by a grizzly bear. Don't forget to wipe your hands on the carpet wall right here. What it's for. See you, sir. Have a good stay. Thanks for flying Alaska. We've got that Pacific Northwest hospitality. Make sure to stay warm in your sweater. Let's go check out the terminal. Wow, this is modeled unbelievably well. What's this guy doing? Dude, are you really gonna... This lady's gonna fly in a cutoff dress? Are you nuts? Man, this is Alaska. What do you do? This isn't a burlesque club. This lady's like, ah, look at this lady. She's like, what is this lady wearing here? Look at that. She's giving her the stare down like, we know what you're doing. Oh my god. This is modeled unbelievably excellent. Like, seriously, Northern Sky Studios, keep it up. Maybe do a major airport. Got the, oh, look at this. We got taxidermy. What is that? What is that? That's a, what do you call them? I can't remember the name of that fish. Crappie? It's like a giant, it looks like a giant crappie. Look at the ceiling textures, the lights, like the exhaust, everything's modeled brilliant. Even her crazy dress in Alaska. This grizzly bear. That's what I was warning the guy about. Got a moose, shout out to Mustafa on Twitch. That's a largemouth bass, another crappie. Hello. I like museums too. What are you trying to learn? Yes, isn't nature amazing? This is on the baggage claim. What the hell is it? This guy's wearing a button-down shirt and shorts. This guy is breaking all the fashion rules. That's his wife. That's why she's standing over there. She's like, I can't be seen with this man in public. He's literally wearing shorts and a button down. Anyway, Northern Sky has some interesting fashion choices. This is amazing. The Native American carvings, and it has like a, yeah, they actually modeled it. You guys are crazy. Look at that. That's incredible. They modeled the native carvings. Avis rental car. I'd like to take a Jeep for the weekend into these mountains. I mean, I'm over the age of 25. There you go. We got the security scanner as TSA here. No, they're taking the week off. Dang, this is, I feel like I could, this is amazing. I feel like I could get around the actual airport in real life. Look at the chip paint. Like, they did like the chip paint on the sides of the building. This is the best flag animation I've seen in Flight Simulator. You got the Big Dipper for the Alaska state flag. Beautiful. Gutter systems are modeled. The pickup area is modeled brilliantly. Sitka Rocky Gutierrez Airport. Let's see, who's Rocky Gutierrez? Rocky Gutierrez, actor. Richard Gutierrez's brother. Rocky Gutierrez is a state-owned public use airport west of the Central District. Rocky Gutierrez. Look at that. They got the smokestacks going. Got the more chip paint. That's an incredible modeling. You got this metal roof. This is probably the best small airport I've ever seen by a lot. False Island Lodge right there. U.S. Coast Guard is down here with their helicopters. Amazing. 10 out of 10. And the scenery doesn't, I mean, the backdrop doesn't hurt either. Absolutely phenomenal. All right. Man, I kind of don't want to go to the replay. I want to keep exploring. This is so well done. It's unbelievable. Wow. Look at our passengers coming through the top of the gate there. That's cool. Man. What's over here? I kind of want to... Come on, we got to look at some more stuff. This is unbelievable. Nothing in here. That's okay. You go too hard, you're going to start messing with the frames. That is unbelievable modeling of this internal terminal. Okay, let's go replay. 1 second. All right, we're ready for a replay. Let's see the touchdown spot right there. I mean, yeah, we got the center line in the zone. And there you go. Ooh, look at these rocks over here. That's amazing. That's so cool. Oh! That was smooth. Nice. All right, Hollywood shot. Oh no, DX12, fix yourself. That was real. Ooh, I floated that so nice. It's a little bit floaty, but well within legal limits. Held the center line nice. Got that max brake in there. Oh, that's so sick. I love this. Look at this. Ooh, that's pretty. That's amazing. This simulator is incredible and has unbelievable potential over the next few years. That was so sick. I should have just cut the throttle a tiny bit sooner and it would have been a picturesque, amazing, perfect landing. But it was a very good landing. 145 feet per minute. Smooth. Do that one more time with that view adjustment. There you go. Nice. Oh, I love it. That's so cool. Look at that. Yes. Love it. Passenger view. So this will be cool because we'll get the terminal on the left. Some crabbers out there. Got the deadliest catch gentleman crabbing outside the left. Nice shadow. I mean, come on. Doesn't get any better. It's weird the spoilers didn't deploy. I really love this wing. It's so clean and streamlined. It's far back on the jet too. Nice. Love that rocks. These guys nailed it. I'm gonna buy all their scenery. I have like 2 of their sceneries. They have like 5 more. I'm gonna get all of them. This is exquisite work by these guys. I'm gonna leave a review for them. Support the developers. They're the guys that make this hobby so much better than what Microsoft stock can do. I mean, we decelerated pretty quick. Like, look at these textures on the runway, like the ribbing and everything. Feels like you can feel the tires going into the divots in between the ribbing. It's unbelievable. Okay, a couple more now that I got the angles situated here. We gotta, this is too scenic. Look at this. It's ridiculous. I mean, I can't believe this is like a $100 game that you can play. It's freaking crazy. Perfect. Let's get it like a little lower and see if we can get the... Yeah, see like these mountains out here? This is crazy. Oh my god, that's so... Look at the detail they put into the logs that washed up on the shore. So nuts. Look at this. I always thought like people that go to airports and take videos of airliners all day try to get pictures were like freak weirdos, and here I am in a simulator. This is by far more weird if you're sitting at home in a simulator trying to get screenshots of your landings and stuff. I gotta get a picture of this. Like, are you kidding me? Actually, let me get it. It's so crazy, dude. Oh man, flight simulator. I'm taking a shot. Sorry, everybody. My sickness of trying to capture my favorite flight sim moments is getting in the way of the filming, the production quality. Where else can we go? We already did everything. All right. Actually, no. One more. Back here. There we go. This is gonna be fun. Oh, I love it. Look at the shape of this thing. Such a... It kind of reminds me of a Canadian goose with a long neck. You know what I'm saying? There's DX12 breaking, but the rendering is all broken. But it's all good. These are the sacrifices we make for frame gen. Alright. Okay, let's go to the turn off. We'll catch them. That was... Okay, that was worth it. It's kind of was not cool being in the clouds all day. But actually, I'll come back here. I'll catch him back here when he comes onto the apron. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. Hang on. Reset this. I'll catch you on the apron. Slow-mo. I'm having trouble turning it today. I think I gotta check my tiller settings. I might have not had it set to the right profile. Well, I definitely recommend this scenery for anybody who's thinking about coming in for the RNAV into Sitka. It's a little bit of a tricky approach if you're not familiar with RNAVs and a plane that doesn't really you got to do that last part manually and calculate your final approach using the speed chart on the RNAV. But if you're up for a little bit of a challenge into a smallish runway, this is definitely a great place. Definitely pair it with the Ted Stevens International from Aerosoft and enjoy flying that leg. Other than that, appreciate everybody stopping by and checking out the stream. Until next time, we will see you later.